Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring Alana to the stage and our very special guest, Don Keister from Attack Addiction.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing well. I'm excited about the music I heard from a nice trio that was up here and all the excitement of the activities that are happening. I have to give you a lot of credit for carrying on this this format, this event. It's really great to see this kind of thing happening.
Yes. Oh, wonderful. So I'm going to ask you 4 questions. Are you okay with that?
I don't know if I can handle those questions, but give me a try.
All righty. So tell us about Attack Addiction. Addiction.
Okay. December 2012. I get a call from the Christiana Hospital that my son is there, and family gets together. We go into the hospital, and Tyler's on life support. He had overdosed. He had been clean for a little while. They found him in a motel and took him to the hospital. 2 days later, he was gone. And at that point, we decided that, hey, this is something that's happened to us, and we want to try to keep it from happening to others. We currently operate 3 recovery houses. We're opening a 4th down in deep Sussex County in Harbison. We speak wherever we can. We go to different events that might be occurring. Hand out literature. Anything we can do to help those in recovery, we're doing it. We teach a lot of people how to use naloxone. There is a training involved before you can have it. I noticed there they said every household should have naloxone, and that's true. Since 80% of the deaths occur in the house, you should have naloxone in your house ready to go. One of the first things I ask someone who tells me that their child is using, ask them if they have naloxone. And we give lessons, and we would help anyone get naloxone that might need it.
Wow. And I'm so sorry about your son.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. And thank you for sharing the first question. My second question is, how did you get involved?
Well, as I just said, I became very involved when my son passed away. Now, when he passed away in 2012, there was 126 deaths. And every year that is going up to I just checked, in the last year, that second half of 2021 and the first half of 2022, there were 520 deaths. And every year they have been going up. And as soon as it happened, we said, hey, we got to let others know that this is going on. At that time, most obituaries that had people was died suddenly. And we said, no, we are going to put in the obituary why he died and what happened. And if you can imagine, here I was, principal of a high school, guiding other young people. What kind of stigma that could have had if the people say, well, you can't take care of your own son. Why are you here? And what actually happened was once I talked about it, people started coming to me. I had this problem. My family has this problem. What can we do? Where do we go? That stigma is what keeps people from getting help. And it's something that we've been working to erase. More and more you do see in obituaries now. At that time, when Tyler passed away, you saw it very few times.
Yeah. And I'm glad that you're spreading this so people can get the message. So thank you. My third question is, what is Reality Tour?
Reality Tour is a program. It's copyrighted. It's given throughout the country at several different locations. We have had the Reality Tour performance at Troop 2 for about 4 or 5 years. We stopped it during COVID, and now we're going to get it started up again. What's interesting is the Children's Department has decided to support it. They're going to support 4 other locations. Once you select the location, it has to stay there. You can't move it around from place to place. But the idea is that there'll be 6 locations in the most places identified as zip codes where there's an issue, and there'll be 6 throughout the state. And one of my jobs is to gather people that will help set this up. It requires a number of assistants. It requires some practice, and it is an interesting tour for parents and children as they go through several stages of what happens with addiction, starting with a jail scene, a party scene, or emergency scene, and a funeral scene. And throughout that tour are lessons to learn, lessons to teach. We also have people speak that are in recovery. We try to have a police officer or someone like that. They talk about current things that are happening. And we're going to get reality tours started throughout the state, 6 different locations. And I believe one of those locations is going to be right here. So that'll be a great thing for people to be able to come see, bring your child with them and the parents, and see educational program that really assists those that are in high school and middle school. 10 years old is the youngest you can attend.
This is wonderful.
Yeah, it's a great program. We're hoping that some of the people here will be able to assist. Part of the program is a peer pressure skit talking about a party that's going to occur and whether you should go to the party and what should happen, et cetera, those kinds of things.
Wow. Okay, well, I hope everyone is knowing this and spread the word. My last question is to you. What else would you like us to know?
Well, there's a lot I might like you to know. I have to give kudos to the people that are putting on some of these. Do 2 things. Number 1, go with a friend that agrees with you and have a conversation before you ever get to the party about what you're going to do. Make your decision. Make your decision. Hey, we want to stay out of drugs. We want to stay away from this. If someone says something, we're not going to become involved. And the other thing you should do is have a code with your parents so that if you need a ride from a party or a situation that you think is poor, is going to put you in danger, you should have a code word that you can call your parents and say, hey, Aunt Josie, I understand is sick. How's she doing? Or whatever the code word is, watermelon, or something that will let your parents know, hey, it's time to come pick you up and get you out of a situation that may cause you harm.
Wow. Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Everyone give it up for Don Keister.
And let's also give it up for Alana, our interviewer here at the Monthly Focus.